Okie dokie, I'm at my hotel. I'm on the ground floor in room number 5. The lights work, the aircon works, the bed's a bed. The room is literally, this is the door. Ta-da! And then we have a little shower pod, a little toilet, and a sink. So this is Premier Class Man La Vallée Bussy Saint-Georges. I have stayed here before with my friends. I think we've also stayed in B&B Hotel, which is literally next door. So my plan is to get myself nice and refreshed, relax, maybe have a nap, put my phone on charge for a bit because it's a little bit low on battery, and then head into the Hotel New York to the, I believe it's the Manhattan restaurant, for my 7:15 reservation. If I can go to other places before that, I will. If not, we'll see. Hello, I'm refreshed, ready to go. Got my Avengers ears on again because I'm going to the Avengers Hotel. So why not? Walking to Bussy Saint-Georges train station once again. It's going to be about a 10-15 minute walk. And then I think we'll probably be there at about 6ish. So I'll either see if they can let me in earlier or see what else I can do around the area. Like, there's a lot to do in Disney Village and I will have to walk through Disney Village to get to the hotel. So I could pop into a few shops, have a look around. One of my friends has asked for some donut Mickey ears because there were a lot of people wearing them when we came, but she couldn't find them anywhere. And a friend of mine wants a Stitch glass, as in like the character that I was wearing on my shirt earlier. We are now in a Nightmare Before Christmas shirt because it's thinner and it's very muggy. So I'm gonna walk. Technically I'm on a road right now, so I will hopefully see you at Disney. Okay, that is cool. Like, everything in here. How much is the hotel thing? €11. Why not just make it yellow? What about this gigantic one? Like, that's 10. Why is that cheaper? Also, that looks like Nico. Want your very own copy of Stormbreaker? I mean, not bad. I wonder if they have meet and greets here. That would be cool. And the little Captain Marvel bits. The art is exceptional. So that's where my reservation is in a bit. I'm gonna see if I can have a look around. Oh, this is cool. The fake windows. Oh, I want to stay here so much. Just, So yeah, the Skyline might be getting a bit tired. The Skyline Lounge that is to the left if you're coming in from the park, to the right if you're coming in from parking. Skyline Bower, there we go, that's why I was getting it wrong. And it's beautiful. And if I drank, I'd go in there, but I don't. Also, Thor's hammer. I mean, I'd pay the extra €50 for Stormbreaker, honestly. Thanos so big, Spider-Man so small. Marvel must have. More cool art. I don't know if I've already included this, including Spider-Gwen. In fact, these are all ladies. Yes. It's called Powers of a Girl. And it tells us who they are. So Shuri, Misty Knight and Pauline Wing, Gamora, Quake, Silk, Captain Marvel, Spider-Woman, Ghost Spider. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that correctly, but Aura Milaje and Scarlet Witch. Because that's the group of them. Spider-Gwen. I also realised that I missed some comics when I went over here earlier. So, now that is amazing. The salt and pepper shakers. I love them. I want them. You cannot buy them. And Asgard. We love it. And just the menu is very swish. It is an Italian menu, sort of. Food. So, as we can probably all tell by now, I'm a fan of Marvel. Sadly, I just can't say the same for the Manhattan restaurant. The decor is cool, the chairs spin, and the overall vibe is okay. But I wanted to love it so much. With the food, I went for the €49 Greenwich Village menu, and I just don't feel like what I got was worth the €49. So most sit-down restaurants at Disneyland Paris give you bread. The bread is usually good, to the point that I have asked for more in the past. I didn't get butter with my bread, which is a little bit unusual. And I think, obviously, it's an Italian restaurant, it's Italian bread. It could have just done with having something on it or in it to make it a bit more palatable. I literally didn't eat a whole roll, which, if you know me personally, I like bread. It's very unusual for me. With the starter, I had the prosciutto di Parma, or the Parma ham. It comes with fruit mustard and Medina-style flatbread. It was okay, but the fruit mustard was more of a fruit salad. It was quite refreshing and possibly my favourite course, though again, the flatbreads were just a little bit odd. We then go on to the main, and I love a bit of pasta. And I had the buckwheat pasta with pistachio, pesto, fresh tomatoes and porcini mushrooms. The main issue I had with this was I am used to my pistachios in my pesto being ground up. Mostly because I eat pesto out of a jar. I am a Philistine, do not judge me. And out came a pistachio pesto that was like 95% pistachio. And I'm not a fan of the texture, okay? It's a thing. It was nice though, like it was genuinely enjoyable until I got to the point where I couldn't eat anymore. I think I only actually ate about half of the course that they served me, because it was legitimately just this huge plate of food. And again, I was eating on my own, so I don't have anyone to share this with, and I felt like it was a bit of a waste, personally. I also had a bit of an issue, because I think I got a little bit forgotten. I was sitting at my table, spinning on my chair, with my starter having been fully polished in front of me, waiting for anyone to turn up for a good 20 minutes between my starter and my main. Now, my server did actually change, so I'm wondering if he obviously maybe went on break or finished his shift. But yeah, I was waiting for a while, so obviously I was a little bit irritated by that point. Then the dessert came after the main, as I tend to do. I picked the rather odd sounding chocolate and olive oil cream, hazelnut crumble, and pears cooked with vanilla. It was actually a lot better than I expected. The olive oil cream is sort of reminiscent of a mousse, but it's like mousse essence, which is a bit unusual. And the pears were well cooked. It was quite tasty. Again, it was a bit too much food for me because I'm not a big eater. I'm more of a sort of pick at things eater. So it could have done with being a mousse, and I know that would be French and not Italian, but I just feel like the texture would have gone a little bit better personally. So the food was fine. The food was not €49 fine. If I'm spending €49 on a meal, I expect it to be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, rant over. I'm going to take you next time on the Panorama Magique.